Hello everybody, we're back to continue with Honkai Star Rail. I am sorry about the audio issue that occurred at the end of the last stream. There was a thunderstorm rolling in around here, and I guess that messed with the signal for the audio. Let me just make sure that that's still not going on and it wasn't something else real quick. Because, you know, we don't want that to happen again. After I finished my stream last time and looked at it, that was terrible, I could tell. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's fine. So, yeah, sorry about that last time. Alright, but, yeah, let's continue on with the story. Alright, so all we gotta do right now is just talk to everybody.
To try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance.
Right, yeah. That is his goal. He was accusing, the audio got messed up during that bit, but he was accusing Acheron of a whole bunch of stuff, but he had no real evidence to make me say she was evil or anything.
Also can't be anything too out in the open.
Okay. Alright, yeah, they're trying to cover up the death thing. Does he want the hotel?
An attack on the hotel guests?
I didn't say that.
Penacony's guests include quite a few bigwigs known throughout the whole cosmos. People who not even the IPC would dare take lightly. Aventurine is a shrewd merchant, and there's no way he doesn't know that.
Okay, does he want to take out the family then?
He's definitely going for the family, and it's just a matter of how. The harmony is strong in Penacony. And almost
no doubt.
to take on head to head.
Isn't the harmony how the whole dream thing works?
The IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here.
I mean, he probably isn't going for Acheron. He barely knows about her, right?
Has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger, we know hardly anything about her and can't rush to any conclusions.
Going for us? No, there's no way he's going for us. Why would he go for us? He has no reason to.
Especially because he respects you so much and has sought you out before a few times.
I'm not sure if I would call that respect.
Perhaps he's also unsure of your intentions and is probing you.
Right, so yeah, we can't really figure out what he's up to yet.
We have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Well, yeah, I mean, look at how he dresses. It's got, like, he's got hearts and spades and clubs, and he's got, like, all 4 card suits on him.
Aventurine said something that concerns me.
What?
He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever. But said nothing about
he has no evidence of that.
Memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Is he bluffing? Is he bluffing?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. 2 birds, 1 stone. However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air.
Yeah, we saw a flashback of that.
You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
They're all question marks. And is the only one without a question mark? I mean, I don't know too much about her. I met her a couple times, and that was it. She's mysterious. Oh, but now it just goes to... And with the red text as well. Okay, so something's...
the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric.
Alright, so something is messing with my memory of Acheron.
No wonder she's
And the red text seems important or something. I have to figure out what's going on with that.
it's not too soon to bring it up. But I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. But everything's just some horrible prank.
She might be. I don't know. I don't know how this world will. I don't know if how willing they are to kill off any characters that you could pull from the gacha. Is the thing. They might not really want to. The only one so far that's maybe even come close would be from like the Lofu Tingyun, I think was her name. That's the only one that you could even call close to being dead. But even then, they said that they're not even sure if the real one is somewhere else or something. So they're not even sure. It was left kind of ambiguous. But we'll see if they'll actually kill anyone off. I mean, I still don't believe they killed Firefly. I still believe that she'll come back somehow. You know, like we'll restore anyone who died in the dream when we're done here. After all, this is the dream world, so only their consciousness gets dispersed, maybe, and we can just pick them all up and put them back together.
Unreal, as if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world. Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
Well, there's plenty, right?
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our
Alright, so what are we doing?
The two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel?
Well, we don't even know where they are.
Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about Miss Robin.
Like, there's no way they'll let us near Robin. They probably got her under lock and key, and we have no idea where Firefly's body would be, so I don't see that going anywhere.
I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
Huh? Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch.
Alright, and off we go.
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Now, someone's here. Oh, what? That was out of nowhere. Where was she hiding?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well.
Is there something about my name?
I don't know. Is his name important?
First, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders. That the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade.
Well, that one's true.
And that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
Don't think that one's true.
Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
I'm sorry, what? You got a black hole? Like a real collapsing star black hole?
Not even the
singularity thing?
Point out the truth behind this cane.
I'm sorry. Is it okay for you to be walking around with something like that?
Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Yeah, that's about what a black hole could do. It's
This shouldn't be
like
necessary.
it crushes a star into a
But if it makes the
microscopic
nameless feel less
speck.
defensive,
It crushes
I'll be happy.
everything into a microscopic speck. Light can't escape it.
Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger.
I can't get over this fact that he
Those
just
are
has
the
a
names
goddamn
I go by to
black
this day.
hole in his cane.
My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
How?
I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Oh, okay, so you're here for the legacy too. Still, no one even knows what the
Reveal
legacy
your true
is.
identity.
Everyone's here for it, but no one actually knows
It's not
what
that
it
I don't want
is.
to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
What is he? Is she talking
he
about
okay?
me or?
That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
Okay.
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility.
Okay.
Share your findings with me.
And again,
me
everybody
alone.
seems to come
I
here
don't
for this
want vague
legacy.
conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No,
Is that the name of an
4
actual
cups.
drink?
Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Is that the actual name of an actual drink you can have here? Okay, meanwhile at the
I've
hotel.
been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Why is this just a black screen?
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron.
Well, yeah, the main appeal of this
It's
place
a
is the
cinch.
dream. They're not going to
This
go
music
all in on the
box.
rooms in
The
reality.
invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet.
Also, part of it's on fire from the looks of
You
it.
see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
Who are you voicing all this out loud to?
That band of
Just the
desperados who
player?
all disappeared after
No one's in the
meeting
room
you.
with you, right?
What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape
12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go,
I don't know who these people are, really, and I'm assuming they're dead.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny.
Alright, yeah, they're probably dead,
the
right?
residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
they sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
Does any of this matter?
When have thou, on the path of destruction, feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them.
Yeah, they're already all dead. What's the point of even telling us all this stuff? What's the point of this whole scene?
She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened?
I don't know.
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... it's like it's been
There's
erased.
nothing, there's no memory for you to
Who's
restore?
done this?
It's like... But... how? It should be impossible for there to be no memory in the item, right? I mean, if it recorded stuff before Acheron picked it up, it should have memory of afterwards as well, right?
Who are you?
It's... no. Is this not a memory?
I don't know.
A memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
Wait, the memory is talking to her? It knew she would look into it?
My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to
I don't know who that is.
Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
This is a bad angle.
But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age.
I don't know who that is either.
And you. I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh. A phone. Wanna listen in?
I'm not sure who she was talking to or what. I don't think I heard either of those names before. Constance and Dahlia. Wait, what did that say? Switching to...
ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is
That's,
of great
Aventurine's
historical
race, isn't it?
significance to the Sigonian
Sigonians?
system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Okay.
Sigonia, ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods, land of rock, but not water, lightning, but not rain, blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked.
Okay, it's a bad place to live. I get it.
You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops.
I don't know what that
Thou
is.
can hear me.
Fang Bios?
Please
What is
open
that?
up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream.
I don't know. What is this?
Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining!
Raining?
It sounds like it's raining.
Raining!
It is raining! It's true! Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child.
Is this baby Aventurine or something?
Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey
Alright, I get it.
forever peaceful. And your schemes forever concealed.
That last one's very different.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Okay, so who is that?
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony.
Well, yeah.
Using a stand-in,
Of course they would.
They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die.
What, did you throw yourself from rooftops?
Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When
Yeah,
I
that thing.
graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. I have to say...
I thought it was like a
Case
meme.
does
It's not a
represent an
person, is it?
We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend.
You talked to her too? Find a
Robin
mute.
is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it,
that's who she was
you
referring
and I
to.
cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand.
Wait, interrogation stand? I didn't see that, I don't think.
And the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi.
Oh, what, they're blaming him for it?
For the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. Starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming.
Well, I mean, technically you both are right now, right?
And want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Yeah, who?
Sunday.
Oh, him.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
What, you don't believe in the public legal system? Only the private one?
Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced
I see a bird in the background over there.
Inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
We're here. The Dewlight
we're
Pavilion
still with
is
these
the
two.
Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress? Well, I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Alright, so it's his personal house, I guess.
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue, and let me deal with the members of the family.
Just one moment. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. You'll see the story from other characters' POVs. Who's first in my team. Fate's Atlas to see which characters missions are completed in. Right, and I can change to progress the story. Okay. Alright, so I'm Aventurine right now. Basically can't do any of the grinding stuff right now. Okay. Alright, so he takes the place of my character for now. Well, what does he have? Oh, I can't take a look at him. Okay, he's a imaginary preservation character. Okay, that should work out fine.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Is he tossing poker chips? No, he's throwing like a big dice that explodes into poker chips.
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No intrigue.
I was requested by Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect. My name is Ratio. He should have mentioned it to you.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
What?
Right, and as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough. Get going. Don't keep Mr. Sunday
I don't
waiting.
know what this bit is.
It seems like the idiocy index here is no better than it is out there.
Okay.
A dead end?
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
Why? They wanted him to come here.
isn't
Why
a door.
make him jump through
How
hoops?
did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with the mechanisms hidden in these Nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can be controlled.
On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct positions.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force.
I mean, there is a brute force solution to puzzles. That is a thing. I don't know how this puzzle even works.
This is hard.
Oh, all of them? And they all have 4 possible positions? Oh, that's way too many variables for me to bother to try and brute force it. To heck with that. If it was like 3 birds, I'd brute force it. But 6? No.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Okay, Alright, so I have to... Oh, I do have 3. Thought I only had 2. Oh, that's like a different kind of T-Rex monster. I should probably see how Aventurine actually plays. Oh, these things copy other enemies. Then why aren't they just other enemies then? Why bother making them look like that in the first place?
I'll take it on.
Okay, he can attack. He has a counter down there. And defense.
It's on me.
Okay, it gives everybody a shield.
Found me.
Don't fight so I can
Giant
live
clock.
early. Come to me. You can't run.
Right, that counter of his still hasn't gone up from 6. Every single ally with they get affected with this increase when they get attacked. Accumulates blind bet. Fortified wager. You can resist CC debuffs. Okay, so when allies are attacked, he gets stacks of that. Okay. Okay, there's that thing, but I don't have to bother with it.
Six nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
Well, I mean, it's not even a hint. It's just the answer.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
Not the point.
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you on this?
Wait, no, I was still looking at that. I wasn't done looking at that picture. No, I wasn't done. Oh, okay, they gave me a copy of it. Okay, I was worried there for a second. I wasn't done looking at that picture. Okay, so just rotate twice. You're fine. You're fine. You look that way. You look that way. I can't tell what direction that last one over there is. But this is the last one, so I should just be able to turn it around and figure it out.
Just
there
as
we
I
go.
thought. Here's the correct answer.
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join the Genius Society.
Really? Well, I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
Alright, now what? That it, or is there more? Of course there's more.
Oh, impressive. So much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same. Let's head down.
Okay, well that's blocked. There is a miniature city. Nope, not right now. Ooh, busted clock. Okay, only 2 moving pieces. This one can't possibly be that difficult then.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Oh wait. Oh, never mind. Alright, can I go this way? I can. Oh! A bunch of enemies that I'm just going to avoid. See you all, or not. Oh well, I tried. I tried to avoid them all.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Found me. I'll take it on.
Alright, wave 2.
You can't run. Commencing research.
More business, eh?
Alright, let's try out this.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Aventurine seems like a decent character. He's preservation and with imaginary and can attack and protect decently. Yeah, he seems like a pretty good character, to be honest.
I'll take it on.
It's on me.
We're just having fun.
Found me.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Alright, and there's still one more enemy in here. Might as well take care of you.
Come to me. You can't run.
Go ahead and grab this while I'm here. And that's all that's in here, I think, right? Okay, we got the tiny city, and that door's locked.
Hold on.
Huh? What's wrong? Are we heading the wrong way?
No, but this door is locked.
Yep,
My
of course it is.
Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him.
So, he sends out a summons, we show up, and we have to prove our worth before we can speak with the person who wanted to speak with... What the heck?
Favorite.
Get serious. I've no time for games. Let's head back. The hint is probably in that prominent sandpit.
Wow. That's an
Sandpit.
Sandpit.
It's a miniature
I'd love to
of,
build a tall
of a
building for
city.
myself. Once I have enough savings.
I've never heard a miniature referred to as a sandpit. Or model, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Nope, we got one of these guys. Okay, come on. That goes there. It obviously goes there. And now... Yeah, even though it obviously goes there, I can't place it until there's something next to it. It's terrible. Ooh boy. Big puzzle room.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Alright. 2 bubbles, 1 path to go to start. Oop. Almost missed that. Okay, there's this path. Is there even anywhere else? No, there isn't. Not a chest over there or anything, right? No. Okay, then we'll just go up here. And of course, the puzzle pieces just scatter around. Alright, well there's one. And I can go pick up these again. Get out of there. Do I... No, not that way. Where am I supposed to go? Over here? Now there's another one of these. Alright, well let's take a look around first. Okay, I can get the charges back. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this. Is that a... Yeah, that's... a rocket launcher? The Hanu launcher? Alright, let's start shooting. Let's blast them. Fire! Alright, but now I gotta wait for him to move so I can pick up the ammo. Fire! Fire! Alright, yeah. No more need to worry about anything. Because everything just dies now. Blow that up too. Well, I mean, yeah, I just did it. Do you have to explain it to me? Okay. Well, that's done. I can shoot you down. Alright. Now, up we go.
Fortune follows luck. Just
Got
like
that.
it always does.
Still need that other jigsaw piece, though. What is this? I don't know what this is. I can't pick it up, so... What about that other jigsaw piece? I still need that. Can I see it on the map? No, I don't see it. Whatever. I'll come back later. Just grab that and move along. Anything else? Oh, are these the different symbols for the different families? Oh, well, someone's hiding in that one. All right.
Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
Wait, do I have to go pick up the thing that I just found?
With your brilliant mind, you shouldn't have any trouble recalling what was here last time. Right, Doctor?
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Yep, now it's telling me to go exactly back where I was a minute ago.
Found it. This is it.
Yep. Well, I'll just go around this way. Maybe I'll find that other puzzle piece. I don't see it anywhere. Does an enemy have it or something? Or did just picking up that one... Oh, I just needed to pick up the one piece? Okay.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Yeah, here. Alright.
Huh.
Got it.
And the nameplate reads Gulliver's Arch. Well, I'm amazed you can remember something this tiny. You know, this reminds me of a tunnel I once saw that could shrink people who passed through it.
Is that something that exists somewhere?
I would shut my mouth. It's wise to remain silent when you should.
Do you have any friends, Doctor?
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys. You know, with the blocks. I've never played with them before. I wonder if it's more interesting than stacking chips. Oh, look. The gap is closed. And it fits perfectly. So, what's next?
Well, bubbles are floating out of it, so... Oh, I enter it? Oh, I did shrink down.
Oh, good heavens. Did I shrink? Am I still in a dream?
Indeed.
Oh, Doctor, you're huge. It's me! Down here! In the sand pit!
He's aware.
Actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into Sunday's collar, and I'll infiltrate the family just like that. Oh, fine. I was just kidding.
I mean, why not?
Let's find a way to open the door.
Could work. That guy's just walking into a wall. Okay. Are there any enemies around here I have to worry about? That guy's sort of T-posing. Alright, so the people in here are fake.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Alright, so not completely monster-free. Ooh, this one seems like it might be a little more challenging. Alright, first one's simple. Oh, only two. didn't need the mirror at all.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Okay. Is there even a reason to go down this hall?
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Wow. Some people walking a line, a guy knocked down. Yeah, just a bunch of fake people sort of stuck wherever they are.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Oh, it's like a recreation of that area. With the gacha machine and the slots and everything. Industrial scum? Alright, well, we'll just solve this. Okay. That's done?
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Yeah, now I gotta go find the 3 pieces that are gonna go flying off. This guy has one.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model. Happy to be of service.
Yeah, I'd just like the puzzle piece, please.
Hello. Welcome to
Alright, he's busted.
I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour.
You know, yeah, let's kick it.
Happy to be of generating guide.
Kick it again.
The nearest check-in spot. Please look behind me. A capsule model.
What's up with that? Now the family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness.
I mean, technically, I kicked it a couple times.
Nothing.
Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. Could there be one at the top? Doctor, do me a favor.
What, he's got to reach in and twist it?
So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
Alright, well, 1 piece down. Now I gotta get the others. I suppose I can just run over there and pick it up. No, I can't.
The fragments flew upstairs.
Oh, but I want that chest.
I'll need to use the pinball.
I'll take it on.
Spend freely.
Found me. Commencing peak.
Right. Wave 1 down. Now for wave 2.
just. Or maybe I'll take it all! Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I'll need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough.
Alright, there were 3 pieces, so I do need one more.
Oh, great. There's another pinball machine base here. And it's empty too.
Alright, so now what?
I'll need your brain power again.
There's no need to yell, I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the hall. Like the arch.
Alright, so... now we're the doctor.
A moment of peace.
Oh, it's down here. Yeah, I already cleared out all the enemies in here, so we'll be fine.
That's it.
Oh, was this here and I didn't notice it last time? Or did it just appear here after we progressed with the story? I wonder.
Oh, you're back. Just place it here. Thanks, Doc.
Alright, in we go. Alright.
Oh, Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
He probably is thinking about it.
Wish I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
Why even have this gate here? No, like really.
No risk.
We went in a circle from here to here. Why block this path off at all? That seems really odd. No, not the pinball machine. No, spit me back out. Spit me back out. That is what I want. Now we can look at the pinball machine. Oh, this one seems like it actually has 2 different places it can send you. Alright, and this one is just fight this thing. Anything else? No. Alright, and the other path. Is that a giant hiding origami bird?
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
They'll just copy any enemy.
Watch your head.
You can't run. Come to me.
Sure, I'll play along.
Found me.
Simple enough, though. The copies seem weaker than the real ones.
Piece of cake.
Okay, here.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Alright, so can I pull this one out of here somehow? Oh, can I not do anything about it right now? Okay, now we can finally solve that other puzzle.
And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end.
And the door is just opened.
Well, Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
No, how many birds have I found? 5.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled. Are you prepared?
Yeah. Only I believe he's the one who should be prepared to face me.
Alright, so let's see what... Well, he's being investigated, right?
I don't have a
So...
plan. I'll just play it by ear. There are only 2 kinds of bargaining chips when dealing with people. Benefit or fear.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death. That man's sister is dead. He won't be able to turn a blind eye, and that's fear. And I'll help him find the
I don't think you're going to be able to control him the way you think you will.
He can't do it to his status and position, but I can. And that's benefit.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from
hold on one
a
moment.
rival
I will be right
faction?
back.
The IPC.
Sorry about that.
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family.
Do you mean the Galaxy Ranger whom you accused previously?
I mean, I don't think...
That was just an
I
excuse.
mean, I'm pretty sure
good
she's
doctor.
innocent.
There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the variables outside our control while we execute our plans. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this matter. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us? This isn't an interrogation, but a secret negotiation. We'll see.
Well, we'll see. Let's just go in and talk to
Using
him.
Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to 0, well, you can't win if you don't play, right?
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
Alright, well, let's go see how it plays out for you.
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC Ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family.
I wouldn't trust anyone in this room, really.
I've come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be. Witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious?
Can we just stop beating around the bush and get to whatever you two want and to discuss or whatever?
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creeping in around you. There's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony.
Right, and they said that's her voice comes from the harmony or something?
She can't sing anymore. Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry, I'm on your side.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and...
the box in which the cornerstone is stored.
A what?
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator.
Wait.
Granting significant power.
Wait, you're sealing the Preservation Emanator? I thought that you guys followed the Preservation.
Price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
Of course.
But I don't. Because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is presentable and in order before leaving the house. I'm not the kind that
Alright, can we get to the point? I'm really getting sick of beating around the bush and all the analogies you two are throwing out.
No room for negotiation.
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that, I want you to tell me. The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for? What exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul, please.
Wait, what are you doing?
His tongue and palms with a hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows. What have you done?
Yeah, what was that?
Of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you.
Just casually invoking an Aeon's power?
Yes.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
Wait, does it force him to tell the truth even if he doesn't know it?
Avgin from Sigonia.
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
Okay, that bird seems special.
No.
Is it a normal bird, or is it something else?
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
I don't know.
Interesting. Now, the final question. Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Oh, the stone. He's named after the stone?
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor.
Okay, well, is the stone in there? Let's see.
Please.
Okay, not there. Gone.
What you're looking for?
Wait, he's got two? I thought he was only supposed to have one.
Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position.
God, I've been, like, really, just today there's been so much. Out of the entire time I've been playing today, I feel like it's been more than 2/3 of just watching people talk instead of actually playing the game.
You must be quite aware that
very story-heavy time this time.
No other faction is willing to share such information.
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink.
Well, you're a doctor. Probably not that kind of doctor, but why not?
Unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
So, his is the green one, not this one.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance.
And this golden stone is also known as a topaz.
Oh, so this one is Topaz's stone.
Aventurine. So, do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone. More precious than life itself.
I thought it was
With a bunch
cash
of
in there, not
worthless
jewels.
Disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated. Is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Well, I mean, he never seemed to like you, so are you really that surprised about this?
Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time, and savor the delectable.
Oh, so he's just gonna die?
Defeat.
Because of the Aeon thing?
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is it built upon constraint and coercion?
Well,
you
I mean,
Mr. Aventurine.
if you become harmonious through that, it probably would apply. I mean, it's a broad interpretation of this concept. It's not going to be what most people would think of.
Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have two paths before you. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair.
I don't think he needs to play fair. Like, well, why should he play fair? He gets what he wants no matter what. It's not a contest to play fairly in. He'll do what he wants.
Personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
Okay, that bird's not just a bird. It's totally something else. I mean, they're focusing on that bird way too much for it to be just a bird.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
Do you
and
truly wish
we get to actually see it.
Destruction of this world?
I thought we wouldn't get to see the question.
Kavisha! Where did you go? Oh,
God, this is still going. I've been listening to these two people talk for like the last 15 to 20 minutes.
Back, sister. You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it. But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
Won? What happened exactly?
I mean, I don't know who these people are,
The two birds in the desert.
but I feel like they'll just come and beat you up if they don't care. You're like a child right now, so I feel like most people would just beat up the child.
Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you.
But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kavisha, you are my only family.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
It is important. But not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must remember what Mom said. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops.
Still don't know who that is.
Also granted
I
us
guess
a
it's your
chance.
god.
And that's your good luck, Kavisha. Your good luck.
Well, they
is
said
the
that they
most
don't use
precious
the
wealth
Aeons
we
system. So, is that a real thing like the Aeons, or is that just a thing they believe in? Like, does this thing actually exist like the Aeons, or no?
And never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. Listen to me, and swear to Gaiathra Triclops.
Okay. We'll swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us,
Then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings. And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath, until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rainpour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of death?
Well, that's sort of the problem. That's part of a belief system, I suppose, is if everything good comes from them and everything bad comes from them, then you start questioning every single thing that you do when something goes wrong.
Artist in the Iris family archives. The photo you provided also doesn't show any matches.
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask, what kind of traces do people leave when they enter a dream?
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators, such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family for the screening of any data anomalies.
Alright, so can we look at the records? So you monitor everything, and we have records. Can we look at them?
By the Bloodhound family. We can only gain access if there's a problem.
Alright, so we gotta go talk to them.
Can be found here.
At least we know who to look for next. We can ask the Bloodhound family for information.
Alright, so we gotta talk to, what was his name? Gallagher. That was his name, I think, right? Yeah, because he was the only member of the Bloodhound family we found who we talked to who was like an actual character compared to the other two.
Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin, but that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system.
Well, yeah, she was a stowaway, right?
She should have she's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the dreamscape unnoticed?
Is there any other way to enter a dream? Besides the hotel room's dream pool?
I don't know.
The Memo Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by him, it is likely that they are behind Miss Firefly's case.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but what about the IPC? Since they want Penacony all for themselves, they're bound to have a plan.
Who are you guys?
Oh, now what?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position.
Oh god, more IPC people.
Evacuation operation.
Armed evacuation?
Boss, are you what do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out.
You can't just march into a hotel and start beating the crap out of everybody.
Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball. I don't...
Hey, check it out. That voice. Could it be the IPC workers from Belobog?
Oh, they're the same ones?
Guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel.
You can't just march in here and start Oh, and here's Topaz.
For you lot. You've been told not to drink during work hours.
Alright, so yeah, if I didn't do that bit on Belobog, would I just not know who this is?
I'll organize a meeting later.
And the characters would just act like we knew her?
Incident reports should be written.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. Aventurine has told me a lot about your happenings. It's fine. Do as I ask, and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony.
Well, yeah, this place was a prison for you guys, so most of the people probably who were here probably don't like you.
Only Aventurine, who carries an invitation,
is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage like us, we can only sit around in the reality hotel, but...
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not?
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel.
Yep. They're tailing us right now.
Oh, those two are those two the people who were with Gallagher earlier? Alright, I finally have control of a character again, like, seriously. Finally. Alright, but I gotta stop for right now. Thank you everyone for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.